How do you feel about the Latino Heritage Parade turning 25?
I was there for the first one, if you can believe it, with Robert Monzon. And so it's great to see it grow. I was part of the committee with Robert Monzon and others who staged the first one, if you can believe it. And so they've carried on the tradition and really grown it to a terrific community event, an expression of Pasadena's diversity and culture.
How is one way that students can learn more about their Hispanic heritage?
That's a great question. So here's two things I would say. So Pasadena City College is a Hispanic serving institution, and we do a lot of work to build in the curriculum on a day-to-day basis. Our College One courses are particularly surrounds the lived experience of our students and our community members, and so they do a lot of work on the works that they read, the speakers that we bring in on a daily basis, which really center our Latinx population and their experiences. So, I mean, that's what we do on a day-to-day basis.
How have you been involved?
So I was very privileged to meet Roberta Martinez and the group that she was working with when I was a graduate student, probably in like 2008, and 2006. And she was telling me about the Latino Heritage Parade in Jamaica, which had been going on in the community for some years since then. But as someone who was born and raised in Pasadena, and now my family's been here for 100 years, it just sort of blew me away because I never knew that, our heritage was something that was celebrated here in the community. I grew up not having access to it in my curriculum or in any of my studies, either public school or private school. So to hear that not only was it being recognized, but it was being celebrated in this very accessible way to the community was really exciting to me. So I volunteered and for a few years got to see behind the scenes, sort of how the staging went, and rode in one of the cars at the end of the parade going back and stuff. So yeah, it's been a beautiful, beautiful celebration, and it's so exciting that it's in its 25th year, especially knowing this very rich history from which it was even conceived of. So
that is awesome.
Yeah.
And Ernesto, what has your role been with the community?
This is my first year being a part of the parade, and so I'm super excited just to be part of the community. I worked for Pasadena City College for many, many years, and I've never been out in the community. So for me, this is a really big honor to just be part of the committee and be able to support in any way I can.
Hola, buenas noches. Muchas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros en este día muy grande, tan especial. ¿Cuál es su nombre?
Mi nombre es María Llamas y es un honor para mí estar aquí en este evento, el cual ha sido la primera vez que yo estoy aquí, pero la verdad es algo genial. Yo no esperaba tantas personas. Es un ambiente sobre todo muy familiar.
Qué bueno. ¿Y usted es voluntario de la ciudad de Pasadena o qué?
Sí, primeramente estoy en la escuela, estoy estudiando computer en Villa Park y también formo parte del comité de Pasadena Latinos Heritage, y aparte también soy voluntaria. Y aparte también tenemos una fundación que soporta a los veteranos de PCC.
¡Wow! ¡Qué bueno! Se está haciendo muchas cosas, la felicito y espero que pueda apoyar más a la ciudad de Pasadena.
Claro que sí, Pasadena me abrió las puertas y estoy para servir siempre a esta ciudad con mucho cariño y mucho amor a Pasadena.
Muchas gracias por estar aquí.
Gracias a usted. Gracias.
What is your role here in the city of Pasadena?
I work at Pasadena City College. I am the director of our EOPNS Care and Foster Youth programs, as well as our director of one of our Hispanic Serving Institution grants, Abriendo Caminos.
That is awesome. And what will you be doing for the Latino Heritage Parade?
I'll be helping ensure that the PCC is represented, staffed, and myself will be there with my family as well. I'll walk on the parade and make sure that as a resource fair, we are there supporting our college.
That is great. And if people are interested in buying tickets, where can they go?
That, then go to our Latino Heritage Parade website where they can actually make sure to support their college, support our community rather, to make sure that they support the tickets and getting that in place.
Thank you so much for being here today. Can you let me know what you do for the city of Pasadena?
Sure. My name is Angie Alvarez. I am the Director of Outreach and Guided Entry Services at PCC, Pasadena City College. Somos PCC.
Okay.
And a proud alumni of Pasadena City College, a proud alumni of Pasadena High School, so born and raised in Altadena.
Okay, great. And then what can you tell me more about Latino Heritage Parade? Like, what will you be doing?
Yeah, so our office is actually going to be in charge of staffing the parade and having PCC be a presence at the parade and also during the festival. So we'll have booths and we'll be sharing with the community all the different opportunities that PCC has to offer for anyone who wants to go back and get any education at any level.
Oh, that is so great. Okay, and then what's one thing you're looking forward to for the Latino Heritage Parade?
Honestly, the music. I've been there a couple years in a row now, and the music never fails to impress. So it gets you going, it gets you moving, and it makes the day go by faster.
You know what? This is actually going to be my first year attending, so I'm actually looking forward to it. Okay, I'm going to take your word.
You'll have a good time.
Hi, thank you so much for joining us this evening. May I have your name?
Robert Monzon.
Nice to meet you, Robert. For those who don't know, what is your role here in the city of Pasadena?
Well, I actually work for City Hall in Pasadena. I'm a management analyst for the city. I work for the City Clerk's Department, and I'm the Records and Information Manager.
Oh, great. And then one more thing I would like to ask. What is your role for the Latino Heritage Parade?
So actually, I forgot to say, I'm a 30-year employee at City Hall. And during those years, I've actually volunteered and worked on many different boards and community organizations. This is one of them. I started the Cinco de Mayo event back in the 90s as the president of the Latino Employee Association. And we used to have a little parade that went from Villa Park. The little kids, the soccer teams, would march to City Hall and we would kick off Cinco de Mayo. Roberta Martinez actually is the one that started the Latino Heritage Parade in about 1999. She asked me if she could take the parade and make it community-wide. I said, absolutely, go ahead. If it's for the community, sounds good to me. And she actually is the one that started it in 1999. So since then, I've been off and on. I was MC for the parade at one time at the festival. I participated in the parade over the years. And about 6 years ago, I got back onto the committee. And in the last 3 years, I've been the co-chair along with Teresa Dugmajian. And so I'm actually right now the co-chair of the Pasadena Latino Heritage Parade and Festival Committee.
That is great. Thank you. Thank you for all your work. What is your favorite thing about the Latino Heritage Parade?
Always the music and the food. That's amazing to me. I love coming home and to an event like this and having the Latino flavor there. And of course, all of the attendees today, we had well over 100 attendees. They all bought some of the auction items. They all had food and drinks and paletas, so it was an amazing evening. This beautiful venue, the Carnegie Observatories, was built in 1904, and it's been here for a long time. So it's a jewel of Pasadena. This is my first time here, actually, on this event. We came here to organize it, and I came here. This is my second time, but it's a beautiful venue, and really like the partnership that we've developed with the folks from the Carnegie Observatories.
Thank you guys for being here today. I would like to ask you, what is your role in the community, in the city here in the city of Pasadena?
Well, I'm a part of the Pasadena Hispanic Heritage Committee. This is my first year joining. I've went through other committees. I'm also part of the USC of Arcadia Latino Committee. And we're just trying to get more involved in the community and hopefully bring the Hispanic community together, make a change for positive in the future.
That is so great. Thank you. And then what is one thing that you're looking forward to for the Latino Heritage Parade?
Oh, well, I hear it's amazing. It's my first time going to be attending as well. I'm a born and raised Pasadena, but for whatever reason, I've never joined. So I'm excited to be a part of the parade and join in the festivities.
¿Qué hace usted aquí en la ciudad de Pasadena?
Bueno, por los últimos 62 años estoy dedicado al servicio de comidas y bebidas y actualmente o desde hace 30 años tengo el portal restaurante y Yajairas Café, que está en la Colorado, en el mismo edificio del portal, y estamos pues muy agradecidos a la comunidad de Pasadena que nos ha apoyado muchísimo y sobrevivimos la pandemia del 2020 y parece que seguimos enfocados, gracias a Dios y gracias a todo Pasadena, para arriba. Estamos felices.
Gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. Yo he probado su comida y está bien deliciosa. Me gusta su restaurante.
Gracias. La comida está deliciosa cuando yo no cocino. Eso sí. Pero tenemos un gran chef. El chef se llama César. Y aparte de trabajar conmigo, trabaja en el Langham Hotel. Así que nos trae innovaciones de allá y las ponemos, aunque no es tan mexicano o tan yucateco, pero las ponemos y eso hace mi restaurante como de un rango más superior.
Qué bueno. Y para usted, como es el mes de Latino Heritage Month, ¿cuáles son unas cosas favoritas de usted, unas costumbres latinas? Como por ejemplo, mi familia, somos muy cercanos, siempre hemos ido a la familia y la religión. Para usted, ¿qué cosa o cosas son importantes para usted y su familia?
La familia y la religión es una cosa de primera, pero está la parte de las festividades de septiembre. Cada año, desde hace 20 años, tenemos un tequila tasting, o sea, una degustación de tequilas. Y los que vienen pueden probar quizás hasta 35 tequilas, si es que pueden. Pero lo hacemos siempre el jueves anterior al 15 de septiembre para respetar el Día de la Independencia. Y en Pasadena somos los únicos que hacemos el grito de independencia. Por fortuna, el año pasado y ahora este año, ya nos confirmó nuestro alcalde, Víctor Gordo, que va a regresar a dar el grito de independencia.
Oh, y luego también oí que Víctor iba a ser un bartender.
Bueno, él presume de ser un buen bartender, como es un buen alcalde, y nos dedica 1 hora para hacer sus propias margaritas. Y dedicamos una que le llamamos el alcalde margarita.
Y para más información de esto, ¿a dónde pueden ir o con quién podemos hablar?
Tenemos todo el social media y tenemos, pero si nos llaman al portal, con mucho gusto.
Ok, entonces así ya saben, pueden hablar al portal aquí en la ciudad de Pasadena.
Eso luego.
Muchas.
Gracias por la entrevista y gracias por apoyar el portal siempre.
Con mucho gusto, Abel. Buenas noches.